Hello, everybody. Oh, hello, Ava.
This is Brandon Kress. It is PA210020, PA21-0022, PA21-0023, Y21026985, and Y21029256. Mr. Kress we're just asking to address, he would ask to be transported to address the warrant. He's held on King County right now. We are asking to set a pretrial hearing in the near future. He was obviously aware that he had court here. There was cases back in 2022 where he was showing up for court. It sounds like his father had a significant medical issue that he needed to attend to, and that's why he ended up missing court. And but he is now, when his father's medical issue had been resolved, he said he turned himself in and ended up back in custody. That's the same thing that occurred with the county case, and he's held on county right now, and working towards resolving all these cases.
Any objection from the city?
Yeah, my intent was to ask for bail, $2,500 on each of the cases. I have a couple of concerns. One is the failure to appear history. He was on conditions of release for the 2021 county case when at the time that the second county case was filed, and he failed to appear for the original arraignment in our case. Notice was not returned, and he was only arraigned because of his arrest in county on January 13th of 2022 is what brought him finally before the court, and he's not appeared since then. I don't believe that he's been in custody since January of 2022. He was arraigned in these cases, knew about them, and made no further contact or attempt to quash the warrant until physically being brought here. A no contact order has not been enough to secure compliance with the original, looks like a DVPO out of the Superior Court, and so I just have concerns that he's not going to abide, not going to appear, etc. And should he be released to resolve his felony cases, I don't believe that he should be released on these cases simply to the street.
Well, my concern is one of the charges is escape, which says to me that you don't come back to court. Yeah. What do we know what the status is when the felonies are expected to resolve?
It sounds like they're working towards a resolution. It might happen as soon as next week.
And what is it likely to result in prison time?
It doesn't sound like it.
Your Honor, they were wanting to give me time served for the county cases, which wouldn't result in prison time. They were going to release me once those are resolved.
What day next week is that hearing?
You have another hearing, Mr. Gress?
It was scheduled for Monday, but we wanted to see how this all played out here before we made a plea. They're attempting to make a global resolution to get it all taken care of at once, if that's at all possible.
It can't all happen at once because you'll have to do something in this court.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. Kress, I don't have faith that you're going to come back to court.
I understand that, ma'am, and I did make a mistake a couple of years ago, which I have learned from. I know you probably hear that a lot. And
Mr. Kress, I'm going to stop you just because of the charge you have out of the county. I don't want you to say anything else because potentially it could implicate you in that case.
Yes, sir.
I think we'll set this on for Tuesday. I'm going to leave bail where it is.
And that's all. And I think we were just hoping that the court, I think because it showed the warrant, we were just hoping the court would quash the warrant and then.
Can we serve the warrant? Can I impose bail?
Yeah, that's what we're asking.
Okay, so we'll quash the warrants and then just impose bail. Okay, I'm going to. So as far as that's concerned, I guess that makes the most sense to. Is that, Mr. Mercer, I think that accomplishes what you want. You still have the hold
Yeah, and
It
it's one of those
accomplishes what
things.
Mr. Kress wants as well.
Yeah, it's one of those things I'm never sure exactly, does the serving of the warrant technically quash it and then he's just held on the bail of the warrant? I don't know how all that works, but yes, I have no problem with quashing the warrants as long as bail's being imposed, which is what I'm asking for.
Okay. Okay, so here's the one quash, granting the warrant quash. All previously imposed conditions remain in full force and effect today's commencement. Madam Clerk, can you pop in a transport order for Tuesday while I'm doing this one, just to move it along here? The bail remains $5,000 each case. All right, so we will see you back here on the 25th, and you'll be brought over again for that hearing. And hopefully by then, we'll have some clarity of what's going on with the felony. We're all set. Okay, thank you, Mr. Kress.
Thank you, ma'am.
So the state was asking for 2,500 each case. And the judge is like, nope, 5K each.
Brian Belville. He's muted currently at the detention center.
No, he's at the jail. He's the court security judge.
Oh, okay.
It's not at court security.
He's not there yet, Al?
No.
Uh-oh. Okay. Well, he was supposed to be. Let me try to get a hold of him.
Didn't you talk to him today?
I've
Joe?
spoken to him. I've spoken to him multiple times over the past week, so he knows where he's supposed to be.
All right, we'll not call that matter just yet. Mr. Favre, you have Mr. Belville.
Well, Judge, I'm hoping he's at court security. Don't shake your head like that, Al. No.
He's not here. He never showed.
Okay. Well, Judge, Mr. Belville told me half an hour ago that he was almost there.
Almost where?
At the jail.
At the jail or at the
No, at
Judicial
the
Center?
at the courthouse. I'm sorry, Judge. If I could have one moment to try him. I do have good contact with him.
Mr. Favre, I have to recognize that he is an hour and 40 minutes late.
And lied.
And I'm at the conclusion of a very long afternoon docket today. I don't have a lot of patience left.
I understand.
Make
30
your call.
seconds. Thank you. All right.
Favre, what report to the court is made?
Judge, Mr. Belville is no longer answering his phone.
Court calls State of Kansas versus Brian Lee Belville II. It's case number 2023 CR 189. Joseph Favre appears as defense counsel. Cheryl Pierce on behalf of the state of Kansas. Mr. Belville is not personally present. Also note Mr. Ketley from Community Corrections has stayed with this meeting and is present. Mr. Belville was set on a docket to begin at 2:30 p.m. It's now 4:12 p.m. He is now an hour and 42 minutes late for this docket. Mr. Favre, his attorney, just a few moments ago, tried to contact Mr. Belville to try to ascertain his whereabouts, supposedly in transit to the Judicial Center. The court has given him adequate opportunity to appear on this docket by holding him off until the heel of the docket. I think he was actually called earlier and was not present, and the court took no action at that time. But at this time, the court will. Court's going to order bond forfeiture, bench warrant with Mr. Belville to be held on a no bond hold until he can have the warrant to show cause hearing reset at an appropriate time and the probation violations addressed. So bench warrant, bond forfeiture, no bond hold due to his failure to appear for essentially the entirety of this docket. This meeting may be ended.
Sure, Ben, you ready? I don't know.
Yeah.
Takes it. Good stuff.
Talking about the cat.
I know. Dude, some people are mean, you know? I can't, I just, like, if everybody was nice, then we would be okay. But not everybody's as nice. Sorry, guys online. Okay.
Judge, you disappointed the Vibers
Why?
because you took the jet off.
I know, but there are like mean people out there.
I know.
You know, I can't, and I can't monitor. Like, I'm too busy to sit here and kick people off the chat if they get mean. I don't, I'd like to put them, but it's just,
You should get a handful of great mods.
I don't know, perhaps we could get a
She'll
moderator.
be a mod.
No, thanks. Okay, can,
Y'all hear that? Judge Fleischer's courtroom is looking for mods for his chat. That's what he did. He called that guy over. He must be like the IT guy or something. And he asked that guy to turn the chat off because people were making mean and rude comments. And he wasn't going to have it. And he couldn't sit there and babysit the chat. So he just turned it off. Well, then that upset people. And so that other lady came in to say, you upset the Vipers because you turned the chat off. Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.